What are you doing?
Putting lime on the meat.
You're just wasting limes. You're supposed to put the limes on your finished tacos.
I'm pretty sure I've seen El Pollo Loco commercials where they're using lime on the meat while it's on the grill.
Why would you squeeze limes on a hot grill? It just evaporates.
Okay, so it's just a myth, huh? It's Mexican folklore that you use lime on carne asada while it's on the grill? That's not a thing?
No, that's not a thing.
They literally have lime on the packaging.
And is the meat on a grill?
It's not it is cooked already, but that's too bad. Fine. I'm putting lime on my part of the meat, and yours won't have any lime. You'll just have bland carne asada.
I will add the lime to my finished tacos.
Well, fine. You do it however you want. Still want to watch
wildly
baseball.
accurate of a relationship.
Yeah. That was super accurate. Shorty got his ass right together. She got my boy right together with that one. Look, man, this is where some of these niggas are headed with that. Not much to say. Just watch out. AI is taking over people's brains.
No, the only thing I gotta say is these niggas are weird.
Fuck.
Like, y'all niggas is weird with the, like, what? Yeah, okay. Go outside and get some
numbers with your
Get
homeboys.
some numbers.
Go have a competition when you go to the club and get some Instagrams.
Get some, bro. Get God. Get right with God.
Listen, go to church. Just they at church.
Bro. Yeah. I think some of these dudes will really be just happy to just send a video to their friends and cap like they got a baddie. Like, I don't know, bro.
We already, we could save that for another conversation, but we know we talked about where this is headed with the AI and the sex toy, adult toy industry.
Headed, bro, to mental illness.
With the, you know what I mean?
This shit is headed straight to mental illness.
We're not there. We're not there.
Not yet. Not to where you can have, like, whoever you're, Michael B. Jordan, like a AI humanoid that looks like Michael B. Jordan come, you know what I'm saying?
Tap it in. Okay.
Bust you down. Paul, like, sorry, no disrespect.
That thing feel real too.
With the clone, because
it jiggle inside.
Because with human, and he actually has like human skin and.
I'm thinking of what you're putting down.
Yeah.
Watch AI, bro. The movie AI, bro. It's a movie called AI with Haley Joel Osment and Jude Law. Jude Law plays a pleasure bot.
I feel like I've seen that.
They feel like real humans, bro, and his penis can move around inside of the woman and jiggle and vibrate and stuff.
With no premature ejaculation.
None. He does it all, boy.
Night.
It doesn't get soft. Blue Chew.
Listen.
Shorty's turned up.
All right.
Next.
Stay off that syrup.
Next. So we got the complex hip hop media rankings. Okay. Complex hip hop media rankings, bruh. Let's go down the list real quick and just do a yay or nay if we approve. Number 25, John Caramonica. Yay or nay?
Oh, this is he did the Clips interview, right? New York Times.
Interview.
So
niggas had never heard of him before.
Right.
Nay, off the list. Zeus and B-Lou. You don't know who that is?
I'm not good for
I'm not
this.
gonna
Like,
you don't know who they are?
I'm not a media person. I don't watch streaming. So.
Damn, that's crazy. I don't know. Zeus and B-Lou, they are two reactors, very hilarious guys. Definitely tapped into every hip hop moment. I'm approving this message. Arshawn Jawad.
Send me their stuff.
I'll send it over. Arshawn Jawad. He has a platform called Kids Taking Over, a young Indian man. I fuck with him. He's super duper tapped in. Angela Yee, number 22.
I mean, she's Angela Yee, but
I don't know. By definition, she's hip hop media, just based on what she's done.
But she ain't moving needles right now.
Yeah.
Like, I don't hear any hip hop stories from Angela Yee.
Nah.
Yeah, isn't that the main thing of her kind of branching off, that she was moving a little more into relationships? And
I don't know what, like, cause she does have a hip hop co-host, Mayno, and she does still do lip service, and she gets hip hop fringe acts. So,
but they don't talk about music.
When there are other people who are left off the list, I gotta say, nay, nah. Angela Yee, it's a no for me. Bootleg Kev, Definitely, he gotta be
he's
on
top
the list.
25.
He should probably be higher. Big Boy,
Of course.
that's a legend.
Big Boy should be higher.
Yeah.
When we get into these legends, I don't know if they should be higher, but they
Oh.
should. They got to be on the list. Nadeska Alexis. I don't know. I respect Nadeska. I respect
But
you.
she's on like Apple Music.
She's
right
on
now.
Apple Music rap review.
Nadeska has, she's knowledgeable. She has a good point of view.
By the hair
She
of her
does
chin,
good.
chin, chin.
She does good interviews. I just haven't seen a lot of her shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
When
I
it's
know
more
what
niggas-
I know what she doing, but I don't see it.
Cause it's other niggas who didn't make this list who I can think of. Like, okay, maybe not Nadeska. Cause Gina Views, Jeremy Hecht, Rob Markman.
We just talked about
We
Rob.
just talked about that, bro. So we got Nadeska. By the hair of your chinny chin chin, Nadeska. DDG. DDG is on this list. He's had a major year, a lot of success. Nigga, that's not hip hop media.
Right.
Streamers are not hip hop media. They streamers. So
Right.
they firmly in a different world. And on their list, let's list them high. But on this list, who do you interview or what news do you report on or break or comment on? Like, you don't do any of that. You're the star of the show, nigga. Congratulations. You're off the list. Elliott Wilson, 17. DJ Head.
I mean, I ain't gonna
Because
lie.
you got a question mark next to Elliott Wilson because I saw the look on your face because he's number 17. And we were talking about the nigga being number 1.
Well, journalist.
Journalist.
Yeah, now when you say hip hop media,
Okay.
that encompasses more than just journalists, traditional journalists.
So are you leaving him at 17 or up the list?
You know what I mean?
see what
shit.
else
Cause
we got.
yeah, let's keep going.
We're going to keep going. DJ Head is number 16. Elliott Wilson's co-star on The Bigger Picture.
I think that DJ Head is more likable and articulate.
Then, yo, that's
Right
crazy.
now. Right now.
That's crazy.
Right now,
Okay.
and
so we're gonna leave him on
entertaining,
the
and
list.
entertaining.
Jada Kiss and Fat Joe, number 15.
That's kind of OD.
They gotta go down.
That's
the
OD.
list. They gotta go down.
That's
on the
OD.
list. They just started their podcast 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
is we talking about?
That's OD.
It's respect to the
and-
legends, but
And not for nothing, I'll watch more of their stuff. What is his name? Fat Joe. I'm
you say,
tripping.
what is his name?
No,
Yeah, yeah,
I was
yeah.
about to. I was like fucking it. I was like Fat Joe. But Fat Joe, he fucking talks too much. Like he makes it about him more so than the guests.
But that,
And then it's like
That's
some of his stories are like, oh, it's cool, but
you
like
gotta find that balance.
Yeah.
But Joe's character, Joe is
the
just
personality.
the personality.
Yeah.
You gotta let him go on that so we can get the stuff we love.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
he's a great storyteller.
He is.
I'm not gonna lie. I heard Joe tell a story today. It made me make the first song I made in fucking like 6 or 7 months.
oh wow.
Like literally, it's fire too.
That's what's up.
Fire, nigga. And when he was telling a lie. Joe, you were lying. You didn't have a group of 5-year-olds
Following you around.
Following you around. You're a liar.
Yeah, that's what I think.
You can say I had 25-year-olds following me around.
And then Jadakiss, from what I've seen, he doesn't say too much.
He doesn't say it.
doesn't say enough.
That's
He
the thing
doesn't-
about them. They brand new, so they
Yeah, they'll
when
figure,
they get
they'll
they
figure it
foot-
out.
Shannon Sharp, bro. I'm just tired
He's
of
not
black
hip hop.
people
He's
being
not hip
called
hop.
hip hop.
Yeah, he's not hip hop media.
That's not you're not on the list, bro.
He's not hip hop media.
You're not on this list. Trap Lord Ross, I don't think you should be 13. I can give it to you, bro. You maybe 25, maybe. Ebro gotta be on the list. Nori gotta be on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though Nori, I mean, when's the last time you watched Drink Champs?
When's the last time I watched it? Probably not recently,
Right.
but other people still watch. Hell,
I haven't watched the Drink Champs episode in a very long time.
probably since Ye, honestly. But
So who is he had on there?
Big Sean, you know,
So,
But
he's still is
he's
he's
hip-hop.
very.
He's still pop.
Oh yeah, no, 1,000%.
He's
I'm just
still
saying,
pop.
like, the steam that he had is kind of like right now he's doing run champs and he's doing this and that. I don't know the last fire interview like that he had.
It's one of them things I can't. We gotta let my boy rock.
Yeah, no, for sure. He deserves a spot, but you know.
Gillian Wallow definitely got to be on this list.
Yeah.
Gilly, don't talk to Cam like that, bro. You tweaking, bro. Like everybody, like let's not forget that even though we all podcasters, we all not the same. Like it's some niggas who have achieved like a high level of greatness and they bought like $1 million worth of equipment. And there's some niggas who film in their studio apartment. So like Cam Newton is still one of those guys. Like I know he talk a lot and he dress weird and all of that. He got 30 kids.
Mm-hmm.
He's still that nigga. Like that will run through you on the football field and he ran through many other guys. And if your resume ain't resumeing with that, like let's show respect to greatness at all times, no matter who we are. Gillian Wallow, Rory and Mal, number 9.
Rory and Mal.
Okay. I'm with it. Anthony Fantano. We're top 10 now. Anthony Fantano, number 8.
I'm not going for that shit, bro.
You really been having an issue with my boy Needle Drop since the last episode.
Nah, just like
I don't get it.
I don't get it. So like I don't get why he is so credible and why his opinion means so much to hip hop. Like
Because his opinion means that much to all the genres. You know,
he's
really,
at NPR, right? Is he at NPR?
I think earlier in his career he was at NPR. No, he's independent.
Okay.
He's his own thing. Fantano, Needle Drop. That's him. So his opinion just matters, bro. And he has a deep knowledge, bro, of the genre. A deep knowledge.
Yeah, I can't, you know what I mean, deny that. It's like
I
for me it's like if I'm being completely honest, it's the fact that he's white.
It's all
And
it
he's
is,
such
bro.
an,
You are a racist.
He's such an authority
frankly.
in the whoa.
Frankly, you are a racist.
Whoa.
I've seen it.
That's cap. Let's
occur.
not do that. I'll sue you for
Defamation.
slander. But nah, like, and he's such an authority in the space. It's like, nigga, okay.
No, but he has a deep knowledge.
But then it's, which matters,
Yes.
significantly.
Do
So,
you
but
feel
it
he
was,
respects? Is it like a disrespect thing or what?
no. I think he respects it. You know, it's just like I might be hating. I don't know.
No, I think you're just really not tapped in with bro. So
I'm not fully tapped in with it. I know who he is and that he is an authority in the space and that he is credible. But when I see things like, well, I think he gave GNX like a 6.5.
Yeah.
Then he gave, it was like you know what I mean? I'm like, I don't know.
But you got to tap in with the fact he's a Kendrick stan. So remember we had the girl over here, she was like, these throwaways to me. And she was like, I like the other stuff that Kendrick does, the more thoughtful, conceptual pieces. So he's one of those people. So yeah, he gave that a 6.5. He gave Twisted Fantasy a 6. You know, he's giving out some ratings that make people go.
It's like when Jay-Z said, what he said, we was praising Billboard when we was young, and he's like, now that we look at Billboard, like, is you dumb? So it's kind of like one of those, like, for so long we looked at this entity or individual as the benchmark or to tell us what is good and what is not good, and then you get to a certain point and realize, like, are they the ones that tell us what is good and what's not? Are they the ones that tell us that? Why are they the ones that tell us that?
Well, what I will say about it is I like to hear from commentators like that to have the conversations that we don't typically have in rap about rap. So the more poetic conversation. What is the poetry of this? What is the atmosphere? What is the art feel of this? The more high-level art type conversations. Because, you know, it does get bored. Like, that's hard.
Yeah.
It gets like,
Yeah.
okay. But you know, when we could have a more illustrative,
substantial, descriptive.
it's just experience and more just substantial discussion about the intention of the art. I fuck with that. It's like class for me. So I love to listen to Fantano. I love to listen to the French professor. I love to listen to the white guy who just has a regular family, Bob the Pop. Like I love it just as much as I love to talk to you about it. It's just another perspective for me to, delve into the music. So I feel that 8 is a good spot for my boy Fantano. Nardwuar, number 7. I don't even understand.
Number 7.
I don't know.
That's kind of high.
That's very high. That's
number 7's kind of high.
That was weird.
And I ain't even. And you know what I'm saying? I haven't seen a Nardwuar. I haven't seen Nardwuar. Where the fuck has Nardwuar been?
I have not seen a Nardwuar viral moment in fucking 5
years.
Yeah. I don't know, bro.
Yeah. Where's Nardwuar?
And I'm not like trying to shit on what he does or whatever, but it's not like as exciting as before we all had the internet.
Yeah. Nah.
So. That's weird that he's in the number 7.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I ain't gonna say take him off the list just because he's a legend as well, but that's weird. DJ VLAD, number 6. You know what, bro? When we did have our conversation about media personalities, what happened?
Why are you looking at me?
You looked at me. I felt your eyes on me when I made that face.
Oh
Y'all
no!
like
I thought
people,
you.
I
I thought you was looking at me.
You saw I was very quiet when you called him. I don't. There is certain spaces that I feel like I am not just going to tune into certain people in certain spaces. It's just like I don't want to hear from you, and not that they don't have a good take or whatever, but it's just that it's just the history behind even hip hop as a whole. Why
so
it was created.
You like about Vlad?
First of all, I fuck with white people. Let me just say
because, bro,
that.
I must say each white person that I
Rory,
mentioned.
like, what you talking about? I fuck with what's his name? Bootleg Kev.
Where's the new, bro? Stop it.
He's like, shout out to the new.
But so what you? But you don't like
Nardwuar.
You don't like Vlad.
I don't fuck with Vlad.
I just feel like there's a. I will say I tuned out, so let me not speak for today, but from when I was more tuned into Vlad, I just did not like the storylines that he chose to highlight.
The sensational stuff, the stuff that we click on?
I don't watch that shit. I can't. I don't support it.
I mean, this is what I'm going to say about Vlad. At this point, he's a very skilled investigative journalist at this point.
I respect the platform that he's built and his business model, business acumen, and he's good at what he does. It feels exploitative.
He cares about what he does as well. Like I heard Adam 22 say, Vlad, before he put out the interview with some artist, I can't remember what artist, he went to the cops in that jurisdiction to make sure that the case was closed. I'm going to be for real with you, bro. I don't know no journalist anywhere that would do that. If we talking about people that are exploiting people, as soon as a journalist gets you to say that shit on tape and you don't say off the record, they're running with it. They're not double checking shit. That was on you to double check that. So I'm not really clear on what evil Vlad has brought to some of these young men that wasn't coming to them due to their own choices in life. And I do know that whatever benefit he's received, those same parties have received benefit as well, just through promotion. And that's the only reason they show up, because it is beneficial. So
did he ever DJ?
I think he did back in the day.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, if you're a middle-aged white person,
Russian,
or middle-aged white person,
black music, so
it's
they're
like
gonna be there. It's not that he shouldn't be there, but I just not tuned in.
You've built your entire business off of black music, right, and black people. It's just a little odd to me, right? Where I don't see him interviewing nobody from Russia.
Vlad views a lot of white people. A lot of white people, like the gangster people, He bro.
Oh, those like
So the gangsters.
Okay.
If you have a story to tell, that nigga Vlad, hit Vlad up. If it's of any interest to anybody, he's gonna record that shit. And,
What's if you looked at his books, what's the top? Who gets the most views? Who's bringing him the most money?
He just said who was his highest view. But the mob stuff does very big numbers, bro. The mob stuff does huge numbers.
That makes sense.
Sammy the Bull.
That makes sense.
Interview, like all of that shit. So that's what I'm saying. It's not focused over there. It's literally, if we want to say he focuses on violent crime and shit like that, yeah. And he's also doing what's the actual genre called? Crime.
True crime.
True crime. He's trying to get like a true crime situation with some network. So,
which is the biggest genre in podcasting right
it's
now.
the biggest genre, and so he's really just feeding the audience what they want. And trust me, I would imagine that the main people who tune into the drill rappers in Chicago and what they have to say is other niggas from Chicago to see what they have to say.
Right.
So
right.
it's not like niggas from Chicago are not interested in Vlad asking these questions. It's just that Vlad is white.
Yeah, it just doesn't feel right to me. I can't really.
All right.
I respect it though.
I respect where niggas is coming from with that, because it's like, I'm not gonna change the perspective of white
like
people.
That's why I don't watch Trap Lord Ross, because it's like I heard his documentaries are really great.
Thorough.
I heard they're really great.
Yeah.
Like cinematic, like real. You know what I mean? High level.
Great storytelling.
I can't sit here and watch you talk about King Von the serial killer, and you're some white kid that there's far removed from that space and experience, and you're profiting off of my watch time. Like I can't do it, but it is what it is.
All right, so DJ Vlad, then we got Charlemagne the God, number 5. No problem with me. Charla, number 5, perfect. Number 4, Black Boy Max. Ashley, do you know who that is? Okay. Streamers. I
If
get
there's
it.
streamers, I don't know. If it's not Kai Cenat, streamers don't know.
So he's a streamer, and we're not gonna break it down too much more than that. My boy Playboy Max has been getting major shine all year long. Clearly, he signed a deal with somebody who promotes people heavily, and now he's number 4 on the hip hop media rankings after not being on the list last year at all.
That's crazy.
And you don't know who he is.
It's called PR.
Yeah, super public relations. Next year, Complex, leave all the streamers off this list. Like, just
right.
That's not necessary, because that makes no fucking sense. Joe Budden, number 3. Cool with that for sure. DJ Academics, number 2. I'm only not cool with that for one reason, and that one reason is number 1 is Kai Cenat. So, I don't want to be a hater, but no, he's not a music media nigga. He's like, he plays hide and seek at the mall and shit like that.
With all the people, so it's like he's not. So that's why I'm a little confused with the list, because it's like, is it on what you're bringing to? Is it more of a journalistic list, or is it more of these people?
That's why they kept it very generic with hip hop media. Very
What is that even?
nondescript.
So like to me, hip hop media is who's telling stories, who cares, who's knowledgeable, who's giving good interviews, like who has the skills, right?
Yeah.
Who
That's not Kai Cenat. He's like
who's doing
hanging out
research,
with
like like you said, like
Kai Cenat is more hip hop star.
investigative, yeah.
Like, this nigga doesn't investigate, he doesn't present information to people or even know who Wale is. What the fuck are we talking about?
Right.
Can't be number 1 hip hop media. You don't know who Wale
You
is.
don't know who Wale
And
is.
and I said this during that whole Wale incident where I was like, yo, he's not hip hop media. They were like, yo, how is he? Da, da, da. And I'm like, bro, he never built his platform off of that. Like, oh, I'm a music critic. Like, no. So It's just the fact that he's black and he has rappers come to his stream because he has an audience. We're calling him hip hop media. That's white people.
What?
I don't want to come off as that guy, but society does that all the time, right? Where it's like, oh, this person is hip hop media. Like even artists deal with it. Like if you're a woman of your skin tone, right, and your look, if you came out making music and you were singing as a part, like they would say, oh, you're an R&B artist, but you could be like, no,
Singing opera.
I'm not an R&B artist, but they're gonna put you in that box. Cause
But the thing is, bro, we fight for shit like that. So we fight to just be included in certain shit. So it's like, well, I'm sorry, that's the wrong conversation. There are black people in the room fighting for Kai Cenat to be included on this list. Like, so it's like when me and you say like, let's stop making like all black people representative of hip hop, and
Somebody fought hard for that.
like now Kai Cenat has to be like, even because he has to get to the point where he says like, hey guys, I'm not a music reviewer. Like my music choices, but I'm a bum. I'm a bum or something. I forgot what he said or whatever. But I'm a bum. I just got kind of forced into this. So, look, man.
Yeah, I mean, you know, and just to look at the other perspective of it, I'd imagine, or I know that in his position, right, labels, there's a lot of pressure. There's pressure from his team. Yeah. There's pressure from artists. There's pressure from labels they're clamoring for him to speak on projects and artists, like, and that can probably feel uncomfortable because that's not something that he has a deep passion for. He just is a casual consumer like everybody else.
And so it makes me very uncomfortable to hear his opinion and see things move in directions because of his opinions. Like, yeah, but I would really prefer that I don't put him on the list. But then more than that, what's really important, because the list, outside of like just giving people their credit, it doesn't really serve any purpose. So what's really important is that in order to include him, like we left people off, like we spoke on Rob Markman. I'm not like the biggest fan of his style, but I'm a huge fan of his content, like what he delivers and how consistent he is with it. And so to see him not on the list after the year he's like done in hip hop,
and then his coverage of the battle,
yeah, like that shit
in real time.
He's one of the people whose voice mattered outside of, like, he created news at points as opposed to just reporting it. So Rob Markman, Sway. Mm-hmm. I don't know if Sway should have been on this list, man, but he is a legend.
He is a legend.
He's a legend.
Yeah, I don't know either, but I mean,
Gina Views.
Hey, low key, I mean, we might have to put my son Speedy in there.
He works for Complex. That's the only.
Oh, conflict of interest.
Yeah. So you can't work for Complex. So Gina Views. I know people hate Adam 22, Bag Fuel, Jeremy Hecht, Justin Hunt. These are just a few people that are. I'm not even necessarily huge fans of all of these individuals, but they do the leg work. They are really out there. So I guess Complex, thanks for ranking media personalities and making like them meaningful in the first place, but do better next year, nigga. We'll be on there soon.
Media personality is so vague now. I can do